show us what it means to be a champion. Folks, let's hear it for my brave volunteers kicking off our opening ceremony. As they make their way over here, we begin the ceremonial passing of the torch. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here's the moment we've been waiting for. Let the games begin! All right, let's get those hands going, folks. Are you folks excited? Yeah! Before we begin the competition, let's meet our coaches and the athletes. In the center of the island, we've got our oldest male dolphin warming up with Coach Jamie. Let's hear it for Chinook, folks. He's stretching out those core body muscles. Now, our oldest female dolphin is a 30-year-old mother of two. We can spot her working on the left side with Coach Z. Let's hear it for Topeka. Now, Topeka has passed on her athletic genes to two of these animals. 6-year-old Allison is one of them. She's in the right side with Coach Chris. Now, Chris is giving you a sweet little wave, but folks, Allison's wave? It's a little different. Let's hear it for Allison. Allison actually learned how to do that by watching her older sister named Nolani. We can see Nolani doing a little bit of warm-up routine there with Coach Jen on the right side. And I know Jen is all warmed up. Let's warm Nolani up with a nice warm applause. And now let's meet Nolani's BFF named Spree. She is a 10-year-old athlete working over there on the island with some of our coaches. And it looks like she's also working with Coach Marie. Let's hear it for Spree. Last but not least, we've got our youngest male athlete named Tatum. He is 8 years old. He's also working with Coach Marie, stretching out his pectoral muscles. Let's hear it for Tatum, folks. Sneak attack. All right, folks, well, let's kick off the competition with an event called fish whacking. This is something that we've seen wild dolphins do in our 40 years of research. What do dolphins eat? Fish! You got it! One of the ways they catch fish is they'll sneak up under the fish and give it a great big whack with their tail fluke. Now, we're not going to use fish because those fish are getting whacked out of the pool. We're going to use a nice, soft beach ball. If the beach ball comes to you, just hang on to it and we'll be right by to grab it. It looks like Stephanie's got a beach ball ready. We've got athletes ready. Let's see who's kicking off. We've got one of our youngsters over there on the way. Tatum, our 8-year-old male. All right, Tatum was able to get it out of the pool. It sailed to the second row. Let's see if our next competitor can go any further with that beach ball. All right, Jackie's throwing it in. Here comes one of our dolphins on their way. Which dolphin is it? It may be one of our younger dolphins. That is Noelani. All right. Noelani's having a great time playing with that. As you can see, she's perfectly demonstrating fish whacking. What a wild dolphin would do is whack the fish, grab it in its jaws, and swallow it instead of taking it back to its trainer. Now, we like to set our dolphins up for success here, so Jamie, her coach, may ask her to do that one more time. We're hoping she can get that beach ball out of the pool. Sticking on the board, that is a good score. Noelani was able to go 4 rows up. Now, our next competitor are going to highlight a different strength. This is their eyesight. And let's congratulate Noelani, by the way, on winning that fish whacking championship. Now, dolphins can see really well in the water, above the water, and through the water itself. To show this off, we'll bring down that white tether ball on that right side of the pool. We'll lower it 10 feet from the surface and ask our dolphins to leap up and give it a great big tap. Do you think our dolphins are up for this challenge? Yeah. I think so. All right, we've got the target in place. One of our dolphins is on their way. They just got a great big pep talk from the trainer, Z, and this is 30-year-old Topeko. Nice job. Now, Topeko's making her way back to Z, and she got a great big reward in the form of fish. But now, if another challenger were to take up this event, it would take more than good eyesight. It would take timing and coordination. We've got another dolphin on their way. Let's see who it may be. Moving target is difficult. Here comes Noelani. Oh, Noelani wins another event. Excellent. All right, now for this next event, we need your help. This is a judged event, and we're looking for the most style and creativity. Now, our dolphins are going to walk on water using their core body to lift themselves out and walk backward on the strength of their tail. If you like what you see, what are you going to do? Yes, exactly. Our judges will give these dolphins a numerical score. All right, let's go ahead and start the competition. Our first competitor is Tina, taking off from the right-hand side of the pool. We've got an 8 and an 8 in the north. Excellent. All right, 25 points to start. Our next competitor is making their way up and out of the pool. This is 30-year-old Topeko. All right. She's 475 pounds of muscle, folks, so that's impressive. Your scores, 9, 8, and over here, a 10. All right. So far, Topeko leads with 27 points. Our next challenger is Chinook. He's our oldest male competitor. Let's see if he can do this with style. Oh yes. Judges, what's on your mind? A 10 in the south, 10 in the center. A perfect score for Chinook. Let's hear it, folks. Nice work. Now, our team of dolphins are great at making a splash, as we got to see here. This next event is called a breaching event, and it's where dolphins leap and land with a great big splash. We're going to get to see this in action as some of our competitors make their way up and out of the pool. Here comes Spree, our 10-year-old. Wow! Judges, your score for Spree, hold them up high. 9 in the north, 9 in the center, 9 in the south, 27 points starts the game. All right, our next competitor is making their way to the stage. Now keep in mind, there's many different ways that they could reach. They could reach on their side, on their back, and we've got some incredible talent here at 7 Seas. It looks like our next event is going to be held by the 6-year-old Allison. She's taking up the gauntlet here, and here she comes. Actually, it's Allison's mother, Topeko, the brick house. Here she is, folks. Wow! Talent clearly runs in the family. Judges, 10 in the center, to Pico. It's going quite well, folks, and it looks like the Dolphins, Nolani, Allison, and Topeka certainly have some amazing athleticism. All right, now our trainers are working right now with the athletes, giving them lots and lots of pep talks here, and it looks like it's going quite well. Now, here comes Allison, our 6-year-old. She does an incredible front reach on her back. Let's check it out as she makes her way to the front. All right, judges, we're asking you one more time. Give me a score. Nice and high. A 9 in the south, 10 in the center, 8, and Topeka wins the reaching event. Very impressive. All right, now you might be wondering by now, how do these athletes stay in such great shape? Well, our coaches work with them 5 times a day. One way we can check the strength of their lungs is to ask them to blow forcefully from their blowhole. Now this cough, or chuff as we call it, is so forceful they can take a frisbee many feet into the air. Let's see which one of our competitors can shoot a frisbee the highest. We're going to start off with our competitors on the island. It looks like on the left side, Coach Z is going to be asking Chinook to send that yellow frisbee. Wow, folks, that was incredible. 6 feet, that's going to be a very hard score to beat. He certainly set the benchmark high. Now our next competitor is going to be using a different color frisbee. We can watch for that competitor on the island there. She is with the pink frisbee on the left side.
No, Michaela.
There we go. Topeka was not able to send that up as high as Chinook, but let's see if we have anyone else that's ready for this challenge. Oh yes, another pink frisbee. On the right side, here's Tatum, our 8-year-old male. Wow, okay, he did a fabulous job. It was not high enough to reach to Chinook's height, so we're going to call Chinook the champion. Let's give him a nice warm round of applause. And he's soliciting applause too. Now, you might wonder too, how does this team work? Well, they train 5 times a day with our coaches. And over the course of many years, the coaches and Dolphins begin a development of a relationship, one that's based on trust and cooperation. We're going to get to see that relationship in action as Maureen on the left side dives in. So let's sit back, relax, and enjoy some dolphin human water ballet.
Ha ha ha.